everybody to Extreme Dan Markel Case Trivia. Today we have our special guest, co-host Dawn DeKisto. Yay! Thank you for being here. Be sure to subscribe. And then we also have special guest celebrity Bruce Smirnoff, who is very well known. Thank you. Thank you for being
Hi,
here.
everybody. Hi, Judy.
Hi,
My pleasure.
Bruce.
Hi, Dawn. It's so
So
nice
good.
to meet you.
I
Meeting
know.
people from the internet. This is very cool.
It's very cool.
Waiting for Patty, but we'll just go ahead and start. So just the ground rules. I'm going to keep track of the scores. And what matters is that the first person who actually shows up, according to my chat, with the correct answer gets it. In almost every case, spelling counts. You know, because remember, Donna was the spelling bee champion when she was maybe 12 or something in New York, maybe of her county or borough. So spelling counts. And hope you guys have fun. This is really a fundraiser. It's just my idea. It's not like an official event, but for every point that the winner gets, I will multiply that by 5 and give that amount as a donation to Justice for Dan. So, and there is a possible prize, but I still haven't received my prizes off the internet because it's probably being shipped from China as we speak. So whoever wins can possibly get a necklace that sort of looks like Wendy's necklace, the one that says never, never, never give up. Or you get a pair of earrings. Okay?
Nice.
Okay. So let's have fun. Let's. This is always
What's the guy going to get? Guy's getting a necklace and earrings.
necklace.
Okay. If a guy wins, he can get a T-shirt from my merch store.
There you go. All right.
Because I have guys and girls T-shirts.
Thank you. Sure. Yeah, unless you prefer the earrings, I think the necklace could sort of be. Yeah, the necklace could be sort of unisex because it's stainless steel and it just has like a pendant that says never, never, never give up. Okay.
I love that.
Right, Bruce? Wouldn't you wear such a necklace?
I have 4 of them with my negligee in the closet. Yeah.
I can't wait to see that necklace.
Oh, okay. Well, thank you so much, Flower Goddess. I appreciate that. Yeah, there's also let's see, the Venmo info if you want to donate directly to Justice for Dan. It's in the description. Yeah, because YouTube takes 30% if you just do it through a super seeker. What? You take a percentage, Bruce? Oh. Ready?
I'm ready.
Okay, we are just now starting. Okay, thank you guys for being here. This is, oh, by the way, this is also, of course, in honor of Dan Markel, because I don't want him to be forgotten. You know, people just keep talking about Donna, the Adelsons, but this is about Justice for Dan. And he loved trivia, and he was a big champion. He always won at Trivial Pursuit. And his mom mentioned that he would take a box of cards and memorize them while he was sitting on the toilet in the bathroom. So that's how like intense he was. And he had a photographic memory. So he always beat people in trivia.
So. Wow.
And remember, spelling counts, right, Judy?
That's right.
So the first person that answers, but you got to spell everything right. So that's because people are going to be very quick in responding. So spelling counts. Okay.
That's right. And accuracy.
That's why I'm not playing the game. I would lose every time. So I'm just warning the others.
Do they get double points if they answer while sitting on the toilet?
I don't think people actually want to show themselves sitting on the toilet as proof. So no thanks. We don't want to see that.
Where we're really descending quick and we haven't even started.
I know. Well, Bruce is in the house. I've got to try at least.
You did. It's good.
Okay. All right. I'll stop trying.
Ready? Okay, Dawn will start.
Okay. Question number 1. You all ready? Question number 1. What college did Wendy attend? And remember, your first answer only, and has to be spelled correctly. So be careful if you're using voice to text. What college did Wendy attend? And that would have been her undergrad.
Lady Cymbeline. All right, congratulations. That was fast. Okay.
We've got a lot of correct answers. Oh, that's awesome. All right.
Yeah, good. Okay, Lady Cymbeline won last night.
She
It was
did.
an astounding victory on Dawn's channel. Okay, we got some really smart people here. Okay, Bruce?
Who was Luis Rivera's homegirl that he mentioned during his proffer interview, who was not the mother of his baby girl? First name only. Who was Luis Rivera's homegirl that he mentioned during his proffer interview, who was not the mother of the baby girl?
Do, do, do.
I don't even know that answer.
Do, 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 do.
It's impossible.
No, yeah, I only know it because I've read the proffer so many
We'll be here
times.
another
I've
month
listened
before
so
any
many
goes. What's the
times.
every name ever done?
And he says, my homegirl,
Blank. Yeah.
blank. My homegirl.
Okay, who's the homegirl?
Do, 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 do.
Boy, we're getting off on a wrong foot on this one.
It's all right. Somebody will
Too
get it.
hard. Too hard. Okay, let's
Irving. I'll
wait.
say Irving. Was it Irving? It wasn't Irving? Okay.
It wasn't.
Irving.
Should
No.
we give a hint? Like
Markel.
first letter?
Yeah, because that's not
No.
fair, because whoever hasn't guessed yet will get the benefit of a hint. So
The trial
Okay.
will be over by the time we get an answer.
Okay.
okay. Ed, the answer is Rochelle. Okay,
Oh.
nobody got it. Rochelle. My homegirl, Rochelle.
Shout out to Rochelle.
Oh,
Okay.
Patty is here. Patty is here.
Hey,
Hey, Patty. Patty's hand. Hi,
Hey.
Patty.
Hi, Patty.
hey,
Thanks for being here.
thanks for having me. It's going to be fun.
So good to
Good.
see you, to meet you face to face. Are you ready to, so what we're going to do is take turns. So I took the first question, then Bruce the second. Would you like to take the third? Are you ready with your document, or is that too soon?
I'm ready. Yep. Nope. I'm ready.
All right, we're ready.
Raring to go.
Okay, Patty.
Oh, I thought you said I was going third.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay, here we
because
go.
we are-
Number,
We're
Wait,
on
are we
number
on-
3.
oh, we're on number 3.
Mhm.
Okay. Yeah, Judy, I was in that waiting room on StreamYard, and I think I should have hit a button, but I was waiting for you to bring me in.
No, I had to
Oh.
notice you.
Patty, how was
I'm
the
sorry.
food in the waiting room?
How were the
It
accommodations?
was actually pretty good. My husband went out and picked up dinner, and I just ate chicken. Anyway. Okay, question number 3. What is Donna Adelson's maiden name?
Boom, 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 boom.
Dum, dum, dum.
Actually,
I
a
didn't
question
know. I
that
never knew
Dawn
that.
asked last night. So if
Yep.
you were on Dawn's live last night, you would have known.
Oh,
Ooh, okay, Lady Cymbeline again.
did anybody get it?
She got it.
Okay, yay.
She's
2
got
points.
2 out of 3 already.
Unbelievable.
Her go.
Okay. Okay, great.
Number
Okay,
4
Dawn.
is me. In what city was the Adelson Institute located? And spelling counts.
It's going to be a tough one for them to spell.
Mm-hmm.
I performed there a lot.
Mm.
I used to live there. I had a condo there.
No.
Oh, so you know how to spell it.
Yes, I do. That was in a past life, I think.
Somebody got it? Yay! Look at that. Ladies.
Woo!
Wow.
Very
Wow.
cool.
Where's Sandra? Is Sandra here? I think you're muted.
Oh, Judy's
Here.
Yeah, Judy was
Oh,
muted.
sorry. Yeah, I was saying, unfortunately, it has to do with who shows up first in my chat, because otherwise there's too much.
Oh no, I just was
controversy.
asking out of curiosity where Sandra was, because it seems like she wiped the floor with us last time or 2 times ago.
Mhm.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe Sandra's taking a break or having a
Maybe
good
letting
Saturday
someone
night.
else win.
Okay, so congratulations, Lady Simply, 3 points.
Good job.
Wow. Okay,
Bruce's turn.
Is it my turn? Okay.
Yes.
How many minutes long was Wendy's phone call with Charlie the morning that Dan Markel was shot? How many minutes long was Wendy's phone call with Charlie the morning that Dan Markel was shot?
A lot of people knew that one.
Really? Unbelievable. Look at that. We got a winner. Look,
Even I knew that one.
Veggie Girl.
Veggie girl. Oh, you're on mute. Poor.
I watched this
Sorry,
24/7. I don't know any of these answers.
okay.
Unbelievable.
Yeah, it was actually 18 minutes and some seconds, but 18 would be the nice
Minutes.
round answer. So congratulations, Veggie Girl.
There we go. All right, we're ready for number 6.
Yes.
What appears to be June's favorite brand of purses? Spelling counts. Okay.
A flower goddess. Yay, flower
Yay.
goddess.
Yay.
Yay, flower. And lots of correct spelling.
Yeah, I couldn't have spelled that.
Gotta know the purses.
I think Wendy's more of the Birkin girl, don't you think? I'm not sure.
I don't
Okay.
know.
Number 7. According to Wendy, what was Donna most proud of? Excuse me. What was Donna most proud of when Wendy graduated from high school? Bethany said all their purses are fake.
Yeah.
Well, she's pretty cheap.
She got it. The first one.
Okay, yay, Susan Norton.
Susan.
Congratulations. Yay.
Well, the
Good
one before her
job.
got it, Judy. There was an answer before her.
Before Susan?
Yes. Sorry, Susan.
Sorry,
It's
Susan.
on my chat. So based on
Everybody's a
what I
winner.
Everyone's a
see,
winner.
Susan is a winner.
There's nothing to win anyway.
There's a possible earrings and necklace plus donation to
Donations
Justice.
to Justice for Markel. Dan Markel.
Right.
Yes.
Okay.
So it's
All
my
right.
turn, I think. Who is the current Leon County State Attorney?
Bum, 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 bum.
Can I give a hint?
Put that on my phone again.
I don't
Did
know.
you hear that? Did you hear it when I played it?
She might get a copyright ding though, even if it's from your phone.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah, don't play the actual
Yeah,
song. Sorry.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Good thing you told me.
Okay,
No, but
first
it was
and last name. Susan Norton.
All right.
Jack Campbell is the answer. Congratulations. Okay, so Susan has 2 points now.
All right.
Ooh, yes, Susan.
Yay.
Okay,
Okay.
so
Good job, y'all. Y'all.
I think it's my turn. I think we're on number 9.
That's
Dan's friends, Dan's friends, the Greenbergs, spoke with the police together. The video was shown on Deep Dive True Crime and Jay. What was the husband's job? That's a good one.
They're a nice couple.
Yes.
They were, yeah.
I like
Beginning of
them.
the case.
They seem really well suited for each other too, like really close, like they would ants.
Sorry. I clicked on the wrong one. Okay. Thumper. Thumper is the first one.
Jay Thumper.
Thumper. Right on Thumper. The Bears. No.
That couple you're talking about, they're Jewish people from the deep, deep South. So it's so funny to see Jewish people talk with the real Southern accent.
Oh, that's true. That's
I love it when I watch
It's
them.
charming. Yes.
Oh,
that's true. Yeah. Never even thought of that.
I liked how they kept finishing each other's sentences too.
Yep.
Like you
Yep.
could tell that they were like so comfortable. with
And I think, didn't Wendy introduce them, or Wendy and Dan?
Don't know.
I know there was some couple they introduced that got married, and they They had called this girl and
Oh.
told her, don't keep dating because we found and I can't remember, it's a Jewish word meaning your future spouse.
I
Short. Yeah.
do remember, but I don't know
No,
if it was them.
somehow
I
I
think they
think
were
it was
neighbors.
somebody else.
Oh, no,
Yeah,
they weren't.
because I remember reading that in the victim
Right.
impact statement, perhaps.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Right.
Yeah.
I'm not sure, but somehow I
Forgot
don't
who that
think it's
was.
them. Yeah,
All
Yeah.
right.
sure. But they did love talking over each other. I don't know how the
Mhm.
police kept it straight with both of them
Yeah.
talking a mile a minute.
Yeah.
I know.
Yeah.
I was
Yeah.
like, wow, I wouldn't. Okay, number 10. We're on question number 10 already.
Okay.
What college did Katie Magbanwa attend? What college did Katie Magbanwa attend? You can tell I'm practicing still. I'm very proud of
That was
that.
from the other night. They actually had the
Uh-huh.
pronunciation. I saw that.
I was
one.
so happy somebody asked her. I was going to ask her that.
That's where I got my bachelor's degree also. I never saw her on campus though.
Is it Thumper, Judy?
Congratulations, UCF.
Yeah. Yay. Do we have a tie now? 2-2?
Congratulations.
No, Lady Simpleton still has 3 points.
Oh,
So
okay.
she's in the lead still. Yeah.
Okay.
Jumper has 2, Susan has 2.
All right, I'll
Right.
take question 11.
Yes.
In Katie's Meet an Inmate Profile, which I saw yesterday, in Katie's Meet an Inmate Profile, what did she say was the nickname of hers? In Katie's Meet an Inmate Profile, what did she say was a nickname of hers?
I think Thumper got it. You're
Other
so
than
fast.
Thumper,
Right. Special
Special
K.
K.
Thumper, where you
Yeah.
been? That's awesome. Hey, Mona says hot stuff. That's a cute nickname.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, isn't Special K also a nickname for ketamine?
Yes.
Oh, is it? Oh, I didn't know
I have
that.
some in the kitchen. Would you like some?
Oh, whoopsie.
Yes.
I'm so square. Okay.
Well, I look hip. What are you kidding?
One boob.
One move. Special ed.
That's so
Okay.
funny.
Okay, wait, am I
I'm
next?
actually
We're on me
having a lot
then.
of fun tonight.
Or
I mean,
Patty.
yeah.
Okay, number 12.
Or
Who was the, and spelling counts, everybody. Who was the inmate that Katie fell in love with and was written up for being found together making out in the bathroom? Ooh.
Charles Manson?
you
No.
got first and
Wrong
last
answer.
name, Judy? First and last name?
Yes, first
Oh,
and
we'll
last
never
name.
get this. I don't
And
even
spell
know.
it correctly.
This. All right.
First and last name.
No one's going to get this.
Who knows it?
You get a car if you get this one. I mean, everything I've watched, I've never seen this.
Yeah, I don't know if I would have remembered the
Follower.
last name, but I saw that somebody posted her picture. She was really kind of cute. She looked young though.
She was cute. She looked like a boy. She looked like a teenage thug.
I think I've watched
Oh, wow.
1,000 hours of
I have a warm-
this.
that's
These answers.
She looked young though. Yeah, she looked a lot
She was-
younger.
She was probably at least like 12.
All right, let's wait one
12 or
more
more
day
years.
to see if anybody comes up with an answer here. I don't think anyone's going to come up with this.
Oh, we can give clues.
Nothing.
I can
Yeah,
give
we
a-
don't have to give clues because that's not
Okay.
fair to the later people. But you
Oh,
know,
right.
if you were loyal to watch fancy fiction or true lifestyles, they did mention this and showed it. So I think True
Yeah.
Lifestyles first mentioned it. Okay. So
Yeah, I remembered her first name, but I probably would have
Oh,
had to
Judy.
Google her last name.
What's the answer, Judy?
Trinity Russell. Trinity with a I.
Oh, wow. That's right.
Mhm.
I think it stands out to me because I remember at the press conference, or it wasn't a press conference, but the gaggle that Georgia was doing afterward, there was a young lady who had a Trinity, the name of her school on a sweatshirt. And I was like, was that like a shout out to Trinity or a coincidence? And it turned out that that's just her school and it had nothing to do with her.
Coincidence.
So, but I will never forget her name is Trinity. Okay. Is it my turn?
Yep.
Number 13. What did Wendy say she was stirring and stirring for breakfast on July 18th, 2014? Besides the pot.
And trouble.
Thumper.
Wow, Thumper.
Stirring the pot.
Okay,
All right.
oatmeal.
She's always
Bravo.
stirring. Yay, Thumper. Wow. A lot of people knew that one. Very good. Very
All
good,
right, I'm going to do
everyone.
14. Fill in the blank. Donna wrote to Wendy, who declares which are legitimate holidays and which aren't? These are 2 words. Donna wrote to Wendy, who declares which are legitimate holidays and which aren't? Spelling doesn't have to be accurate.
Yeah, this is the only one where spelling doesn't count because it's just
I've never even seen
me.
this holiday. I have no idea what you're talking
I
about.
looked it up. Yeah. It's not
Either
common.
you spelt it
Yeah, it's not
completely
familiar to
properly,
me.
or I've never heard of it. I'm going to have to convert to Christianity. I've never heard of this holiday before.
Boom,
Okay.
boom, boom.
It's like 2 words that she said after asking Wendy who gets to determine what's a legitimate holiday. This had
Okay,
to do with the
it is-
whole custody battle.
It is a little confusing. Lady is asking, where is the blank? It's at the end of her sentence, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Sorry. Yes.
Well,
I'll say it one more
yeah.
time. Fill in the blank. Donna wrote to Wendy, who declares which are legitimate holidays and which aren't? 2 words.
Blah, blah.
Yeah.
And she kind of shouted it, right?
Oh,
Close,
it was through email.
close, Mona. Close, Mona. It
Again,
has
you're
to
all
do
right.
with
You're
that
all
one.
correct. I don't think Judy knows what she's talking about. Never heard of this. Never heard of this holiday.
I
It is
never
real.
did.
I Googled
It's
it.
real. It's real. I
All
looked
right.
it up.
Okay. Do you know how to pronounce it?
I got to go
Bruce?
back to Sunday school.
It's should I tell you?
Sure,
Yeah.
go ahead. Nobody
Okay.
knows.
It is related to the Sukkot or the Harvest Festival,
Right.
and
Yeah.
it's where is the word?
Shemini?
Shemini Azaret.
Okay.
But I
Yeah.
might not be spelling it. I mean, that's kind of the Americanized Shemini.
Let's
And I imagine
call,
you said
let's
Azaret.
call dial a Jew and find out. On the other one,
Axel.
Dial an ancient Jew because
beyond my
not
pay
even
grade.
they recognize it anymore. I don't
Alright.
even think it's mentioned. Yeah, but
Alright.
it is. Jared knows. It is related. Brother Counsel. That's right.
All
Okay.
of you that
Hi,
are watching,
Jared.
it's all
Hi,
of you
Jared.
watching.
Thanks
Nice
for
to
being
meet all
here.
of you.
Thank you all.
Okay,
All
we
right.
ready
Okay.
to move on? All right, let's see.
Well, let's take an hour.
Shimmy, shimmy, yeah. Yalla. I'm with Yalla. That's how I would remember it. Shimmy, shimmy. Cocoa Pop.
Go back. Okay, I'm in number 15, and I'm going to warn you guys, you're going to all know this, so get ready to type really fast. Okay, fill in the blank. Donna wrote to Wendy, you can be a good actress when you want to. I've seen you in action. You need to write the rest of that sentence. It has to be exact.
7 words.
Right. Oh,
We-
actually, Judy, you didn't say it has to be exact. I put that stipulation on there.
Oh, it should be exact because we heard this so many times.
Right. Yeah. You can be a good actress when you want to. I've seen you in action. You need to do what Mama says.
I think.
Look at that. Bingo.
Yeah. Put
Susan,
on the performance of your
Hey.
life.
That's it. Good job, Susan.
And several
put on-
people. Several people got it. Tad. Mischief.
Okay, put on the performance of your life.
In Donna's accent.
You're a good actress when you want to. I've seen you in action. You need to put on the performance of your life. And this has to do with the whole custody case, not with the murder case. So some people misinterpreted that and thought it had to do with 2014. but it was 2013. Okay, congratulations, Susan. Susan has 3 points. Lady Simpling 3, Thumper 4.
Ooh, neck and neck.
I love that name, Thumper.
Do you
Okay,
want me to
what?
read the next one? Or you do it, Dawn? I can't figure it out.
It's my turn.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. I think now you're making me wonder. Okay. What kind of white men did Charlie blame for his conviction? It's one word. What blank white men did Charlie blame for his conviction? And that was from a recorded jail phone call, right?
I'll give you a hint. People like me.
No.
No? Okay.
Hey, somebody said the right answer. I think it's Lindsay.
That's
Lindsay.
Hey, Lindsay.
Lindsay!
That's it. That is my family. All right.
Okay, congratulations, Lindsay. That was fast.
Very good.
Red white men who couldn't get a date if their lives depended on it.
Yeah.
Wow.
All right. I'm going to go with 17 here. In
Okay.
an email to Wendy, what type of food did Donna give as an example in telling her that her food costs for the boys would eventually increase? In an email to Wendy, what type of food did Donna give as an example in telling her that her food costs for the boys would eventually increase?
Nishan Mama, that was fast. Yo,
Good job.
Very good.
1 point.
Helen coming in with number 2. Helen, you're close. You're close. Yeah, yogurt. How random.
Hey, Helen. All right, let's see. 18. We're on 18. What was the name of Charlie's girlfriend in the Philippines? Spelling does not count because I guess nobody really knows the exact spelling.
Not to be confused with my girlfriends in the Philippines. We don't want to talk about that.
Anybody getting it?
Evidently, June
I
knew
never
about
knew this one either. I don't know what you come up with.
June knew her name.
Amazing.
Is it Joy Matt?
Dang. Yep.
Yeah.
Yay, Joy.
I do believe that's the way it was spelled in the deposition. As
Okay.
Rose Boone's police interview. So that's good.
One
Congratulations, Joy.
Who's next?
That's me. Number 19. What YouTuber went to an open house at Charlie's Tortugas Lane house and made a video about it?
Oh, I remember that.
Just the YouTube channel name and spelling counts.
Ooh.
It was a great video.
Yeah.
Yeah, it put her on the map.
I honestly,
It did,
I'm
yeah.
gonna have to go look it up because I don't remember this.
Hey,
Bingo.
Nishan Mama.
Bingo.
Misha Janice.
Bishan Mama. Good job.
Congratulations. Now you have 2 points. Okay, that's great. I actually asked Misha Janice to join us tonight, but
fun.
she's out of town, so she couldn't make it.
Uh-huh.
But she hopes to do some sort of joint thing together because we're both going to be in Tallahassee during the
Oh,
same
that'll be
time
great. That'll be
Yeah.
great.
to see her.
Yeah, that'll be fun. I can't wait. I wish I could go. Number 20 to Bruce.
Okay. Around 1986, what kind of picture did Harvey have behind the front desk of his office, according to a former employee named Patty?
That would be me.
What kind of picture
Patty.
did Harvey have behind the front desk of his office, according to her?
And give details.
And give details.
What kind of picture? Right. Describe it. It's pretty funny. Is it Helen?
I think it's Helen. No, wait. Hold on, I'm still scrolling up.
I can't take this. I'm
Lady.
too excited. Yeah,
Lady
bingo.
Simpling,
Wow.
high school
That's
picture
right.
Donna.
Okay.
Okay.
Good
Okay.
job.
She's a fast typer, that lady.
Yeah.
Okay. So Lady now has 4 points and Thumper also has 4.
Wow.
Good job. It's
Okay.
fast.
I guess it's
Thank
my
you, Patty.
turn. Oh,
Thanks for
you're
telling us.
welcome. Okay. 21. How did Sammy, the undercover FBI agent, respond when Donna told him, "Here's what you need to do"?
Can you imagine?
She coordinates everything, even sting operations.
Or a gang member, whatever she thought he was.
So how did Sammy, the undercover FBI agent, respond?
Thumper.
Yeah. Wait, is that it?
Thumper.
Yeah. Oh, wow.
Tell me what to do.
He responded the way
Tell me
most of
what
us
to
would.
do.
I'm Thumper. I'd like to see a match between Thumper and Sandra. They both have these details all down.
And Lady Simpling, too.
And lady.
Okay, and Lady Cymbeline.
And was it New
Nice.
York Patriot Lady or Lady Cymbeline who won the first one?
I think it was Lady Simpling.
So she's
And
one
then-
who
Oh,
won
really?
it.
And
Oh,
then
yeah.
Sandra won one. I won it on Fancy Fiction when she just had a casual bunch of
Oh.
questions.
Oh, I
like-
remember. I saw that. I think I saw that. Yeah.
And
Oh.
T. Cancella also won
TC, that's
Yep.
right. That's
a couple
right.
weeks ago,
That's
maybe.
who I was. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. What was the winning answer that Donna guessed correctly when she was on Wheel of Fortune?
Everybody knows this one.
I hope so.
Yeah.
Everybody knows. Everyone.
Thumper.
Thumper.
Hi, Sandra.
Boom. All right.
Okay, Mischief Maker. Wow. Thumper now has 6 points in the lead. Lady
Wow.
Simpling, 4 points. Susan Norton, 3 points. Bishan Mama, 2 points. Okay, great job.
Well done, everybody in the chat. Everybody in the chat's doing a great job.
You are all winners.
All winners
Because
for
we're
us.
here.
Yes.
Thank you.
All right. I'm going to take 23.
Yes,
From
sir.
what law school did Daniel Rashbaum graduate? From what law school did Daniel Rashbaum graduate? And not Weight Watchers.
Sure.
Thumper.
Wow.
Bingo.
Oh, good
Thumper.
job.
Good
Wow.
job, Cornell.
It's Cornell.
Excellent. And that's where my cousin's brother-in-law met him because they were classmates at Cornell.
In
So-
law school.
Yeah,
Well,
there's
you're a
my
name
connection.
dropper.
Huh?
I said you're a name dropper.
Yeah, I always feel like I'm just like 1 or 2 connections away from all these Dan Markel people.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
All right. So 24 goes to Patty. Right? Oops. We
Oh,
lost
we're
her.
on me already?
Thank you.
Okay.
We're just spinning along.
What was the name? Oh, wait a minute. Are we ready? I thought I heard someone say, hold on. Okay. What was the main character's name in Wendy's book, This Is Our Story?
Can you repeat that question? It was a little cut out.
Okay. What was the main character's name in Wendy's book, This Is Our Story? The name of the main character.
Husband's name.
First and last.
First and last. We probably should have said that.
Yes, first and last.
Murder. Lily. Oops. I forgot. I saw Lily and then I can't find the person's name. Oh, Sophia said murderer.
Yeah.
Somebody for the funniest answers too. I think next time I do one, I'm going to.
Yeah.
Veggie Girl. Veggie Girl got it. Lily
Veggie
Walker.
Girl got it. Yep.
That's right.
Because just like Wendy, her character didn't take on her husband's last name. And it's thanks to Katie Cool Lady. she drew the connection between Lily Walker and Maddie Walker from Body Heat.
Oh, wow, really?
That's interesting. That's really
Yeah.
interesting.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So
Dave,
Veggie Girl
hi,
has
Dave.
2.
Sorry.
2 points. Veggie Girl. Congrats.
Saw one of my friends in the chat.
All right, I'm
Okay.
going to do question 26.
25 for me. 25. What is, oops, sorry. Yes. What is the main character's husband's name in Wendy's book? First and last name. The main character's husband's name. Boom, 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 boom.
Yes.
boom, boom.
Let's see who got it first.
Wait.
Come back.
Okay, Lady Cymbeline. Very good. She has 5
They
points
came in
now.
all together, like all together within seconds of one another.
Wow.
That was crazy.
Okay, congrats.
Fiction. Yeah.
Lady Cymbeline has 5 points. Thumper has 7.
Wow.
So remember, so
Yeah.
it's $5 for every point that Judy is donating to Justice for Dan Markel. Is that right?
Yes.
It's a nice donation, Judy. That's wonderful.
Sure.
Yeah, it is.
Okay.
Where are we at?
Number 26 goes to Bruce.
Okay.
Bruce. Okay.
What was the mascot of the fictional North Florida University in Wendy's book? What was the mascot in Wendy's fictional book?
Boom, 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 boom.
Bum, bum.
Boom, 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 boom.
Nina.
No. Good, good guesses.
Boom, boom,
Boom,
boom,
It's
boom.
memorable because Wendy tried to be cute in the book and said in parentheses, or maybe it was a footnote, she said, go blank.
Boom,
No, it's
boom,
not
boom,
Killers
boom.
TV.
Wesley, I never read that. Trent.
Patty, I just want to tell you, keep that dog out of Ohio.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, that turned out to be a false
I know.
rumor.
Oh, well, statement.
Okay, I don't think anyone's gotten it right so far.
Aw,
Hi,
nice
baby.
kitty.
Hi, Tweety.
Eddie, where you
I
going?
love seeing the cat.
Come back. Sit.
I do too. Mine's sleeping in her 2-story bungalow hanging from the ceiling. It's like a swinging bungalow.
I have 75 of them here.
Bungalows?
Cats.
Oh,
Oh, wow. I have 2.
Okay, I don't think
No,
anyone's
kidding.
getting the answer.
No one's getting the answer.
mm-mm.
Judy, you want to tell them? We've gone through every animal so far.
I know. Meow.
Manatee.
A
It's
manatee.
because
I don't
she
even know
was
what
go
that is.
manatees.
Down here in Florida, but I don't even know what it looks like.
They're really unattractive. Like they almost look like a beluga whale. Like they're really big round faces. They're not sleek or pretty, but
I went swimming with them once in Crystal Springs, I think. You can go right up and pet them.
ooh.
Yeah. Okay. Let's see. We ready for 27?
I just want to say that people can come over here and pet me if they want. And I'm
Well,
not a
you
man.
might get some ladies that take you up on it.
Bruce. Okay, number 27
okay.
to Patty.
I think that's me. Yeah. What was Judge Everett's job before he went to law school? Who knows that? By the way, today I made cookies for Judge Everett. Judy, do you think the bailiff will let me give them to him?
Probably not, because there's always a chance somebody could try to poison him. I don't
That's
think he would.
I want to
I don't
take a
think
guess.
he would eat
Is
that.
he a Hebrew school teacher?
Teacher?
Oh, that went over terrible.
I'm
Geez,
sorry.
that-
I was reading the comments.
Right off. Never
It
mind.
wasn't that. I was reading some
I'm
of
out
these.
of here.
It is,
No, come back.
it is a weird mascot. I agree, Julia. The cows of the sea. Ah, yes. Seahorse.
Okay.
Harley says they're like a seahorse. They do look sweet. Yeah, sea
Thumper got
cows.
it.
I did read
Judy,
that.
Yes.
Thumper got it.
Very
Okay.
pleased.
Thumper.
Wow,
He
Thumper
was
is
a
just
teacher.
raking it in. Good job, Thumper.
Thumper.
8 points now. That's
Wow.
amazing. Good job. It's interesting because I don't think I've ever seen a comment from Thumper before. So
I
Thumper must
recognize
be a
the
good
name, but yeah.
I love the name.
Congratulations. Oh, hey, Bruce. Lorna says she's coming right over.
Doors unlocked. Bring cat food.
Bring cat food.
Bring cat food.
Uh-oh.
All right, number 28. What is the name of Wendy and Charlie's high school in Coral Springs? Complete name and spelling does count.
No one's gonna
Complete name.
No one will get this. These are very hard questions.
It's on Dawn's show last night. So if you guys watched Dawn and me last night, you would have known this.
I guess nobody watched the show. We're not getting any answers.
Oh,
Wait a minute.
okay,
We got
lady,
it. We got it.
Lady Simpling.
Yep. Lady
And it's spelled-
Lindsay.
I think Lady
Yep,
Cymbeline
correctly.
is really an Adelson in disguise.
Oh.
She knows all the answers. I'm kidding.
Oh, don't insult her.
Giving me that look.
Okay, Bruce, number
Congratulations.
29.
All right. From what law school did Georgia Kappelman graduate? From what law school did the great Georgia Kappelman?
That's right. Yeah.
A fantastic.
Thumper is so fast.
Got it.
Mhm.
FSU. Very good.
Oh, Joy Matt says that Taravella was her rival in sports.
Oh,
in
really?
In high school.
Where'd you go, Joy? Does anybody know?
She
'Cause
lived- yeah.
I've lived in that area.
What high school did you go to, Patty?
Oh, I grew up in Ohio.
Oh,
So-
okay. Never mind.
Yeah.
Hey, Patty. Patty, I'm going to come over here. Could you come over here?
Oh my God, you got an abscess. No. Call- Oh,
Free
No,
dental
no.
care over Zoom.
See what happens when you put me around people, Judy? It's not just you and me, it's other people. I can't help myself.
Okay, Patty, number 30.
Oh, I'm so glad you're keeping track of this, Dawn. Thank you. Okay, according to Wendy, what else did Donna give Dan Markel in addition to banana bread? What else did she give him?
This is nauseating. Every time I hear it, I'm like, oh God, stop.
Yeah.
Easy.
Stop.
It's such a
Thumper
long.
again.
Thumper, Life
Oh.
by Lori, Deborah Jacobs. Everybody know. Oh my gosh, Susan, JJ Dawn, Jackie, Ginny, Sandra. Oh my gosh, Celine.
Where do you see all this?
Oh,
In the chat.
click on the
You have to click
comments
on
tab.
Comments.
There's private chat and then
All right, I'll
comments.
look at it on the replay. Hi, everybody. I didn't realize, I thought there was like 2 people watching. Good job.
No, no. You have to click on the right side of your screen to click on comments. Upper right hand corner. Do you see it, Bruce?
No,
Pork, shrimp, and a
Oh.
cheeseburger.
I have a Mac.
Oh.
but I don't want to. I want to stay with here. Oh, wait a minute. No, I don't see it. But I'll look
That's
in,
okay.
in the rerun. I'll get a residual check for the rerun.
I'm sorry, you don't get like 23 cents in residuals, Bruce, like you did in your other show.
Okay, number 31. What caption did Donna propose that Wendy include on a Facebook post with a photo of the boys standing by the sign of a Tallahassee church? 4 words. What caption did Donna suggest that Wendy put on a photo of the boys on Facebook standing in front of a Tallahassee church?
Amazing. Thumper got the answer so quickly.
Yep, Thumper had it.
Okay. Wow. New beginnings in Tallahassee. My
Ugh. Oh,
MTO had it too
Take
pretty
a
quick.
photo of the boys.
I hope that comes out in the chat because I don't know, whatever sympathy anybody might have for her, the things that she said that are in writing are so nauseate, like hateful. So Thumper did a
We
lot.
run out of questions. What do we do now?
We've got 3 more bonus questions from Judy, right,
Oh,
Judy?
good. All right.
Yeah, or maybe 4 more
4?
bonus questions.
Okay, let's.
Okay, so now I guess I'll just cut and paste them into the
Oh, okay.
chat. Oh, oops. Except I just screwed up the.
Thumper hit a line of Adderall.
Oh, never mind. Okay, you guys ready?
Yes.
Okay. We're almost down to the wire. Hold on. Okay, the question is, who was Harvey's friend who was going to give Wendy a job at his law firm? Who was Harvey's friend who was going to give Wendy a job at his law firm? So they used this as a basis why she needed to relocate, because she had a
Right.
great job also
Huge salary.
waiting for her.
Yeah.
Okay, first and last name. And he was also on the witness list for Charlie, but he didn't
Really?
actually testify. He has a friend.
That was my first thought. Yeah, friends. They might have had a few then. Very good, Sunny.
Sonny. She got it
Sonny.
right. Gary
Yeah, I didn't
Cohen.
know that. I knew of him. I didn't know his name.
Yeah, he's still practicing. He has his own firm that does mostly medical malpractice. And he was defending Harvey at first in that Fair Labor Standards Act case where Danny Tejero sued Harvey recently, but then he got some other attorneys. So, okay, Gary Cohen. Okay,
Gary
congratulations. So Sunny has 1 point. Okay.
Leap Day Boy. Leap Day Boy says, I haven't had this much fun since Donna's arrest.
Oh,
We're
I'm
terrible.
glad. Okay, next question. How much was Wendy's new job supposed to pay? How much was Wendy's new job supposed to pay? The one with her father's friend's law firm. Right. Let's see. These are funny things in the chat.
They are.
I think it's Thumper.
No.
I think I see the answer, but you might not have got to it yet, but I could be wrong too.
Okay, I'm
Bye,
still looking.
Wendy.
And now I can't even remember where I read it from. It could have been from maybe one of the motions in the family law case.
I
Right.
can't remember what I had for dinner.
Well, because she wanted to relocate and this was justification.
Okay. I don't think anyone knows this.
Oh, I thought I did. I guess I don't.
I guess I don't either. I thought I saw it here in the list many times.
Yeah, I did too.
Yeah, it must be
It
different.
must be different.
It's not an even number?
Oh, it is sort
2
of
TVs
even,
and a
but-
pound of long cooking oatmeal.
Okay, I'll go ahead and say it. It's 115K.
Oh,
Okay. So,
what?
but what did you think it was?
I thought it was $1 million. A lot of people were
I thought it was
answering.
$1 million too, because she was really trying to persuade that judge that, oh, she's got to let her move because she has this great paying job. But it was 115,000?
Yeah, it was 115, which was weird because Wendy was just about to, or she had just gotten a raise at her current job in Tallahassee to like 105K to have a much easier, less stressful clinical professor type of position. That's what I recall.
Wow.
Okay. Well, Stevie is saying it was not
Show.
115K. Okay, well that's what I recall. So okay, so if somebody has concrete proof, but I don't think it makes much of a difference in terms of this. So yeah, so I'm pretty sure it was 115K that it would have paid.
Okay.
So that's what it stands out in my mind. So,
I don't leave the house for 115K.
okay. Jared says, no wonder they needed her to marry Dave. Yeah, but maybe it could have included potential bonuses, percentage of what she got, but
Sure.
somehow I remember 115. Yeah.
Or it could have been
1 billion
completely,
is what's mentioned in Family Matters. Okay.
or it could have been fabricated as a favor to Harvey. Somebody could have made that up and they really weren't going to hire her.
Right.
I never put it past them. They lie all the time.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
I still think
because
she had help. Yeah.
Yeah, remember Donna said that this new job would have hours much more flexible than your current job. I'm like, why would it be more flexible when you go to work for a law firm that does litigation? That doesn't make any sense. You're not going to have more time with your boys.
Right.
Yeah.
No.
Dreamscape says it was a totally fake job offer. Oh yeah,
No,
that's right.
100%. That's my plus
Free
the bonus of
babysitter.
the free bonus. Yeah.
Yeah.
Except
Okay, next.
the cost of yogurt, because we have to factor in that yogurt. Don't forget.
Yeah. Okay, next to the last question. What was the brand of the gray dress Wendy wore to the first two trials? So what was the brand of that ubiquitous gray dress with the black piping?
With the black bric-a-brac.
Yeah, bric-a-brac.
Do, 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 do. I think I see the answer.
Yeah, I see the
That's
answer.
ugly.
Yay, Sandra, Club Monaco.
Hey, I wouldn't have known that.
Sandra, I'm aboard.
Okay, so Sandra gets a point. Thank you to 5 who was the one who told me about that in the first place. So I was able to go buy one.
Go get it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Sandra knows all.
Okay, and Helen knows it too. Yay.
Yes.
That's right. Yeah.
They came in really.
I gave the dress to the Skeeter girl.
Skeeter.
Oh, that's right. I read.
Mhm.
Yeah. Okay.
QVC.
So
Timu.
Timu.
I don't think Timu was around back then.
Yeah. Okay.
Excuse me. Hold on. Excuse me. Yes, Donna. Yes. We were just talking about you. Yes. I'll call you back.
Mom, are you sitting down? Okay. Okay. So, ready for the last question. Okay. What was the brand of that low-cut bar mitzvah dress, the red bar mitzvah dress that Wendy wore? What was the brand?
It was terrible fitting and really poor choice for a bar mitzvah.
Yeah, Bruce is really funny. Bruce, are you going to be in Tallahassee?
I'm thinking about it.
Good. I want to meet you. You are so hilarious.
Doors open.
What?
I said the front door's always open here.
She's a married woman. Hey, Patty,
my hours, I go to bed very late. I go to bed. It's crazy because of my old show business days. So I would be, the only thing fighting it is I would be probably sleeping the whole time in court, even though it's so interesting.
Yeah, I'd fall asleep.
Badly want to go.
are you going through the whole trial?
What's funny is that Donna wanted the trial moved to the small courtroom, right? And then when they had the pre-trial hearing last week, and Judy, all the podcasts were making such a big deal. Will it be that small room or will it be the big room? Everyone was so nervous. The judge goes like this, denied. And that was it. It was like 1 second. Everybody's consternation. Denied. Boom. That's over.
We were so happy. It was a really big deal to most of us.
It wasn't. He just said denied. Threw the paper away. Next question.
Yeah, but we were just hanging on just like hanging out there wondering, like, what's going to happen? Do we need to book our flights to Tallahassee or not? Or do we need to cancel our trips? Yeah. I like this comment. Did you hang up correctly, Bruce? Or are you still talking on the recorded line?
You have a hot mic on?
It has nothing to do, so she can hold.
Yeah, that's true. But they
Yeah.
won't bring her a chair.
Yeah.
I'm loving all these answers. I mean, they just keep coming in. They're funny.
Hi, High Society. That's my
He can
little
sell
nickname for him.
Oh, you call him High Society. I like it.
Yeah. Okay, great.
I
Okay,
do love
attention
it.
seeking mama brand. Look at me brand.
Yeah.
Fredericks of Hollywood. Yeah, that's funny. Okay, so those are all the questions that we have prepared for tonight. So
Did
who
you
is
give
the
the
winner?
answer? Did you give the answer?
Zimmerman. Zimmerman.
Oh, it was Zimmerman. Okay.
Yeah.
I
So-
remember it, but I remember thinking it looked like Timu, and that's all that stuck in my head. Sorry.
Like Timu. But you know what? I looked up this dress and the retail price originally was $650 for that thing.
Yeah.
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 It's so unflattering and weird looking.
It was just such a weird choice. That's the thing. I mean,
Which dress? The red dress?
Yeah.
yeah, it was.
$600? It looked like a silky
$650.
bathrobe.
It didn't
Wow.
even look like silk. It looked like really
Well,
cheap
satin or like,
polyester fake
yeah.
silk. Yeah,
yeah.
because silk drapes properly, and it would look anyway.
All right. Yeah. Yeah. I don't know. What was she thinking? If you wore a dress like that, wouldn't it be like to a cocktail party or something?
Yeah,
You know, not something in a.
yeah.
Excuse me.
Tater
Yes,
bug,
Wendy.
right?
Oh, it's wet.
Did you get the Nazi uniforms for the children? Yeah. Yes. Okay. Just checking. Thank you.
Yeah. Well, Donna said she wanted to be buried in the dress that she got for
Yes.
Lincoln's bar mitzvah.
Yeah, we
but
don't know what Donna wore. Oh no, Donna wasn't there. Was Donna there?
Donna didn't, she was in jail
She was
already.
in jail.
Oh, that was right after the arrest,
She
right?
didn't get to wear that dress.
Mm.
She'll never be able to wear that dress.
Maybe she'll wear it to
Yeah.
court.
I think it's probably too tight now.
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
she.
Yeah.
Guys,
I asked Judy earlier today, is she going to be able to wear makeup and look like presentable? And you said yes.
Yes. Yeah. Well, actually,
Donna would. Yeah.
yeah,
But they
she's
won't-
gonna get to wear nice clothes. Yeah.
They won't
so-
let her dye her hair, though, will they?
No, they can.
I don't
she can
think
get
so.
a haircut.
So,
Yeah.
She can get a
Right.
haircut if she wants, but I don't think she can get it colored.
yeah, unless they have something in the jail commissary, because they do have some makeup that the prisoners can buy. But since she's going to trial, you know, her attorneys were able to bring loads of clothes to her. So I watched that on STS a couple of days ago, where Tim Jansen said he had some intel that the people working in the jail had never seen this before, but the attorneys came in with many outfits, and Donna was just like trying on all the clothes. She was probably having a ball finally getting to put on nice clothes. Although
yeah.
she has
Oh.
gained some weight though, so she's probably feeling a little bad about herself since she was so conscious of looks.
She looks better with a little bit of weight on, though. When you get
I
older,
think
it'll-
so, too. Yeah.
yeah.
It's a little bit better, but
Yeah. Well, either way, I think she still looks like
Oh, she
evil and
probably is.
horrible.
Yeah, when you gain weight, you're always, well, most of us are. Oh my God.
Yeah.
Yeah, she probably does feel self-conscious. You're right.
Yeah. Thank you, Society Page. We have a YouTube celebrity guest here.
Oh,
Society
ESP. Love them. Great.
I was
Yeah.
hoping my kitty would get up and make up an appearance, but she's like over 3 now, so she sleeps a lot. She's not like she used to be. She would always make an appearance, climb around on me. Oh well.
What
Yeah,
color?
you can't
Aw.
hide evil.
What color?
That's it.
She's similar to yours. She's a spotted tabby. She looks like a Bengal. Mhm.
Let me get my other one.
Sure. Yeah, let's all look at cats. So, okay, so that concludes our big extreme trivia competition. So, congratulations to Thumper.
yay, Thumper.
I'm going to put my email in the chat, and then hopefully I can remove it quickly because I don't want people flooding me with emails or criticism. Oh, so cute. Yeah. So,
Aw,
um,
pretty.
okay. So
And
Thumbprint got 11 points. So I'll be making at least a $55 donation to
Nice.
Justice for Dan.
Nice.
Okay, so
Great.
congratulations,
Yeah.
Thumper. Lady Simpling came in second place with 6 points.
Well
and
done.
then Susan Norton came in third with 3 points. Veggie Girl 2, Bishan Mama 2, and then Flower Goddess, Lindsay Shea, Joy Matt, Sunny M, Sandra, and Bethany each had 1 point. So thank you. Thank you for participating.
And lots of people had good correct answers, just weren't the first to get them typed out. So
Judy,
Yeah.
great idea on your part, Judy. I want to thank you. This is fun to do on a Saturday night.
Mhm.
Lots of laughs and good cause.
Mhm.
Definitely, because we're here for Justice for Dan to just try to make sure people don't forget him. And, you know, what a great father he was, how loved he was by so many people. So, now that we're done with the quiz, if you guys want to stay and chit chat, Dreamscape would like to know, who is this Bruce? He's hilarious.
Yeah, he is.
So Bruce, tell us who you are.
I'm Bruce Smirnoff, like the vodka. And I'm retired now, but I was a stand-up comedian for a long time, since I think 1977 I started. I retired a couple of years ago. I used to live in Los Angeles, and I spent many years out there. Then I moved to South Florida, where I live now. I've been here 20 years. It's I've been show business a long time, and I'm retired, living in South Florida. But thank you for all those nice things, comments that you wrote, because it's very nice. I like making people laugh.
Yeah. And I think we need it. And this case can be so emotional and upsetting. And I remember telling people I like Judy's skits, thought it provided us with comic relief. And then she said something the other night that I never thought of. And she said, when you put information into like a entertaining format, it's actually attracting more people and informing them, and it's getting the information out there more about this case. And I never thought about that, but yeah, Judy, you do a lot. You do a lot to promote Justice for Dan. So thank you.
Sure. Thank you. Yeah, because I did get, I don't know, I was looking at the number of people that I have banned from my channel, and it's probably close to 200 people already. Wow. I mean, not all of it was due to my Markel content, but a lot of them were. And the funny thing is that I noticed one of the banned accounts was Sandy Graber. So after I saw that, I was like, oh, that must be like Dr. Graber's wife. She had seen my channel a long time ago and wrote some probably nasty, mean comment to me. So I blocked her.
That was me. That was me. Nasty comments about you.
Bruce, were you trying to be Sandy Graber?
Dawn, you live in Southern California, right?
I do.
You live near La Jolla, right?
Very close. Yes, close.
I used to do the Comedy Store down there. I saw that one time. I was watching. I was watching other videos you do. Did you ever do something with appliances or something? With health and beauty? Isn't that your shtick? No.
Oh, I did a skincare video fairly recently. Yes. Yeah. Aloe vera based skincare. It's fantastic. But yeah, so I've been out here for more than half my life, since my 20s. So
very
it's
nice.
my home. Yeah. I've never thought I'd stay here. I wasn't planning on coming. I wasn't planning on staying for a year. I had a contract and I never left. It's home. But yeah, I don't remember. Oh, is it the Laugh Factory? What is the one?
There is that too, but in La Jolla is the Comedy Store. Very famous.
Okay, I remember. I saw somebody there.
Great.
Who did I see there? It's been many years. I want to say
Well, everybody's been there, so it could have been
I
anybody.
want to say it was it was Jerry
It
Seinfeld.
wasn't, it would not have, I don't think it would have been him because he fills rooms of.
Right, but it was a long, I'm very old. It was a long time ago. Maybe it wasn't Jerry. Who was it? I remember my friends going to see Jerry too. That's why it came to my mind. Because he called her up on the stage. What? Anyway, I don't remember.
Anyway.
But yeah, it was fun. It's a fun place. La Jolla.
Nice, very nice.
I
Yeah.
have a question for Bruce. How did you go from entertainment to true crime? Like, what brought you here?
Interesting. I'm not a true crime person. Just, I guess, the pandemic, being on YouTube. But no, I do have a reason. I'm sorry. I worked on the latter part of my career. I wound up on cruise ships, and I would meet a lot of the passengers, and I would meet people like the Adelsteins. I would meet all different types of people, but I would meet Jewish people from South Florida, and we'd hit it off on the cruise. I would be invited to their tables for dinner. They'd come to the shows.
Right.
And I bonded with so many wonderful couples from South Florida that I've met on the cruise ship, that they reminded me of exactly the kind of people you meet on these cruises. But the people that I meet don't make plans to murder their son-in-law. And it just drove me nuts. I mean, how all these people I know have the same amount of money, the same prestige, the same everything. But that thought would never enter their head. And you would think that thought would never enter the Adelson's head. And it did. So that's what got me into this. I used to call it the Bad News Jews. That's how I titled it. So I found it so fascinating. That's how I got hooked on this. There's other things I follow on the internet, but no crime, just this.
Right, yeah.
And Dawn's show on makeup.
I've had like 500 other shows and the one on skincare. So that's funny you watched that one.
Well, I've got an idea for Donna. If she can only get a haircut, she should chop off her blonde ponytail and get it layered. Have you seen Katie Kool-Lady's new haircut? It's called the Donna's Life Coach. She needs to get a Donna's Life Coach. It's really cute. It's like this long, and it's real like bouncy and springy. I want to get that haircut now.
Me too.
Oh. Yeah. So, Patty, someone was asking on today's premiere, how did you feel when you first found out that the Adelsons were behind Dan Markel's murder? So can you tell us again, just in case people missed that part?
Well, I became it was kind of a hobby. I liked true crime and forensics, stuff like that, missing people, they find them, jailbreaks, stuff like that. And I was watching a crime show, and pretty soon they were talking about this law professor who got killed, and they said his ex-wife was Wendy Adelson, and it happened in Florida. And I'm thinking, I know Wendy Adelson, and she's in Florida. I thought, that's got to be her. And how did I feel? I was kind of horrified that they, thought it was okay to murder somebody for their convenience or whatever. But they did I always thought Donna kind of came across kind of hoity-toity, like, she was more important than other people. And so I still never would have guessed that, though, but I don't think anybody would, unless it's a serial killer who goes to that extent to just to get your own convenience or your, it's just a baffling case. But here's the thing. We are all sane. We live in reality and we think logically. You can't understand irrational people, and that's what they are. They're just nuts. I can't understand it.
Yeah. Did you try to reach out or call anybody that might have known the Adelsons?
I was this close. I was this close to calling Clarissa, and then I agreed to do that interview with you. And now I thought, I don't know, it's just awkward. I don't, because we're on opposite sides, I guess. But I would like to talk to her and find out how can she still be supporting them, and is she looking at the evidence? And when I first heard about the murder, and I thought Donna did it, because I thought, well, do you guys know this? Even Jeff Lacoste at one point said Dan was making Wendy's life miserable. But I'm sure he was saying that when he was under her spell. But I thought Donna never should have murdered someone, but I thought she did it because she thought her daughter was with a monster. And I believe that. That's what I thought. And I almost wrote to her just as a mother. If anybody was ever hurting one of my kids, even grown up now, it's like you never stop being a mother. And I always had the hormones of a mother grizzly bear, like with my kids, that I wouldn't do it, but I could almost see that she got pushed beyond the edge because Dan was a horrible person and was really hurting Wendy and had her trapped in Tallahassee. I was, but then you start looking at the evidence and learning the truth. And like, he was far from a horrible person. He was a wonderful person. And I didn't know him. I don't know much, but when you read his Facebook posts, the things that have been shared, he just seemed like there's such a sweet, loving father, quirky guy. He's the kind of man that would write an email to a colleague and sign it with XOXO. Like he just exuded warmth. I thought, not a monster. Married to one.
That's what murderers do. They dehumanize their victims, and they puff themselves up with all this anger so that they can justify in their own minds that they're not human and they're not worthy of life like everybody else is. But of course, that's not for them to say. But I think that's what happened. And I think you're very right that Wendy really, she still does to this day. She can't say anything nice about Dan. And he hurt her. And the first thing in her police interview was somebody did it on her behalf. Right. It had to be like this person, that person. Of course, her family came out first, but then it was always about her.
Yeah.
Always. If you go back to that interview, you realize it was whoever did it, it must have been for her. And that's pretty telling right there. But she probably, like you said, whined enough to Harvey and Donna and maybe Charlie too, who knows. But so that they thought he was just mistreating her so badly. And then, the inconvenience, like most grandmothers would be happy to have their grandchildren in the same state. It might not be next door. It might not be in the same town, but it's not like they lived in Portugal.
Excuse me. Yes, Harvey. J date, not date. J dash D-O-T-E. Yeah, I'm busy right now. I'll call you back? Okay.
Bruce, you might need to help him Google how to get another emergency Vietnam
let me get him back
on. Meet a Vietnamese.
Listen, hey, Judy, I have a question.
Villa.com.
I have a question for you, Judy. We know Dateline is going to be there, and we know Court TV is going to be. Do you think any new network with an hour news magazine like 2020, you think any of them are going to show up this time? 60 Minutes.
I'm not sure, but Patty's Playhouse. Yeah, Patty's Playhouse read out a list of who was on the media list, and she noticed my name wasn't there because I didn't even try to apply for a media pass. And she texted me, she's like, Judy, I don't see your name. I was like, well, I didn't think I really needed a media pass because I'm just going to sit in the courtroom. I don't think they're going to have special media press conferences or something. So, but anyway, I have been in touch with somebody who's working on a documentary through Lionsgate, and Ruth Markel has given people some press release about it, so I know it's okay to talk about. So I wouldn't be surprised if the documentary people are also there to film. So this will be a big thing because it's like I think it's through Lionsgate production companies, which is huge. Yeah.
So is that project going forward? Last I heard, they were trying to sell it to see who would pick it up.
Yeah, so I don't know if it's really been picked up, but it sounded like it should be because this is such a huge case.
Exactly. Yeah, they would be really successful.
I got a question for you, Judy. Remember during the trial, Charlie, they kept referring to a kooky juror with different colored hair, I think it was, and there was speculation that maybe he was going to, spoil the jury. Did you see that person at the trial?
Yeah, I saw him. No, he didn't have kooky colored hair. I think that term was used to refer to that female juror from the first or second trial. That I think she was from the first trial. She was the one who felt sorry for Katie.
You are correct. I'm talking about the last one. So there was someone that was making facial twerks or something while they were shooting video.
Businessman.
Yeah, I noticed him because he just seemed to be like really overly excited to be there, and he was just like kind of like leaning forward and just like weird looking. Like he'd make those faces like he was like hanging on every word. And other people there, like Katie Cool Lady or Fancy, they said they noticed that he would just like obviously make faces that were negative when the prosecution was up, but then he would look visibly supportive when Rashbaum went up to the lectern and was, asking his questions. But luckily, that guy turned out to be just an alternate. Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
yeah.
It was weird.
Yeah. He definitely didn't get picked to stay on.
And didn't they just excuse the 3 who were closest to the door? Like they had no system of pulling numbers or to pick the alternates. They just, the 3 on the end, those 3 got dismissed.
Sure, I can't remember what was the
I read
criteria.
that. Yeah.
Yeah, not sure. But apparently he was pissed off that he turned out to be an alternate juror. But
Yeah.
I'm glad that happened.
Oh, I know.
Well,
I
and
hope
Charlie even mentioned it after the trial too to Donna, the one juror who was on their side. So
Yeah, he was calling him my guy, or
mhm.
something like that. My
Oh.
guru, or whatever. I'm like, whatever. That guy was a weirdo. Yeah. So that's why I thought it was funny that Katie Colady nicknamed him businessman, because later as the trial went on, like he didn't seem professional. He seemed something was off about him. So yeah, so you never know. You could get that weird person on the jury who just already has some weird bias that doesn't want to look at the evidence in an objective way. Yeah. So, okay, Bruce, do you want to answer this question?
Yeah, no. I actually lived in South Beach for a while, but again, they were, prior to the heinous crime they conspired in, they were just like anybody else. They were just like the people I would meet on the cruise ships, you would think. But again, I look at all these other couples that I've met, and I get to meet their families. I've even met dentist families who have their own clinic in South Florida, but not the Adelsons. And I've met their children. I always think to myself, could any of these kids? And I don't know the kids, but you never know. But it's just so bizarre. That's why we're here tonight, and then media covers it, because it's just off the beaten path. It's not what you normally see. And the way they were able to track that silver, if it wasn't for that guy, begins with a G, the Geiger, I believe that's his name, the neighbor.
James Geiger.
He got that glint of that silver green, and he said, I don't know, Toyota. He said he good, and then took 4 years, but they did all their homework. That's amazing.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. And Shiraz is saying you look very familiar. So tell us about the places you've performed. Maybe this person saw you
earlier.
Huh?
I was in the kitchen earlier, and the bar before that. I performed everywhere. In LA, I was at the Comedy Store. That's a famous club, and the improvisation. I'll tell you what, not that anyone's interested, but if you're interested, you go on YouTube and you type in Bruce Smirnoff one-man show, and you'll really learn a lot about me. And I make no money from it. But it is a very funny show and you'll learn a little bit about me. There you go. I'm glad I can make you smile.
Are you from New York?
I grew up in Fairfield, Connecticut, which is like a bedroom community outside of New York, like 50 miles. I went to Boston, university. I went to the communications school, broadcast and TV, and majored in film production. And then I moved to Hollywood, California, and got a job at 1 Hour Photo. It's an old joke. It's an old joke of mine, but that's it. Yeah. Film production, 1 Hour Photo. But we don't do that anymore. It's an old joke. Stale, like my joke.
I got it.
Did you ever
Over community? Huh?
Okay. Did you ever think of trying out for Saturday Night Live or any of those?
No, Judy, that's a great idea.
I don't know. Could you?
Somebody like me. Watch my one-man show. Not only that, I came so close. What the show is about is, fortunately or unfortunately, I got many breaks because I have a very good look. I had more hair, but I have a very good face for comedy. And the breaks that I received in my career were very early on, and I was not experienced enough. Basically, I blew a couple of gigantic breaks that would have elevated me to a higher level than sitting in my living room in a blue shirt. But I'm able to laugh about it and tell stories about these certain things. And they deal with Hollywood icons such as Johnny Carson and Carol O'Connor from, do you remember All in the Family and Archie Bunker's play?
Right, yeah.
So I've met so many famous people in my life. I'm friends with famous people. Like that makes any big deal. What Mr. Name Dropper sitting here. But yes,
Interesting.
all the people I know that I started with are all household names. So a lot of my friends became big stars.
Wow.
Do you have a favorite comedian, like stand-up, or do you?
Well, if you look over my shoulder, over there, but we can't zoom in. That's Milton Berle. And I used to see him a lot at the Friars Club. That was like a club in LA. And I was like one of the youngest friars, and he was already in his 80s when I met him. And he's the reason we watch TV. He had one of the very first television shows. And I mean, I knew everyone. I used to see Robin Williams. I didn't know him very well because he was just becoming a star when I moved out. So he was in a whole different league. But just everyone you see on TV, maybe not now because there's so many young people that have made it since I've left LA, but the wave of comedians from like 78 to 2000, I would perform with these people. Kevin Nealon, you know who Kevin is?
Yeah.
Nightlife. Kevin, at one time, Kevin was the bartender at the Improv, and I was the doorman. And we were buddies and hung out, and I watched his career explode. And everybody was there. Judy, we could do a show about that. I could tell you funny stories about working at the Improv and all the crazy things I saw that I couldn't put into the one-man show.
Oh, well, who did you like the most? Like out of all these famous people that you knew, who was really nice?
Who do I in what way? Do I like as a comedian or like as a person? Because that's
like as a person.
When you're in a competitive business like this, you go to the clubs to socialize, but to kind of meet people that you can network with. So yeah, I had a crew of comedians. Nobody famous that I can remember. You have different friends and a lot of writers, people like that. I don't think you'd know any of them. But I was around all, people that then eventually broke through. A lot of people became big as producers and stuff. So you wouldn't know who they are, but they produce really big television shows.
Oh, well, what about Seinfeld? Is it true that Seinfeld is really rude and self-centered?
I don't know. I'm not going to answer the questions like that. I remember when he came to the Improv. I remember because he came from New York, and everybody was like buzzing. Oh, this guy's coming. He's really hot. He's got a lot of heat. And we all went in and watched him. And you could see that he was totally, totally professional, and he had a meteoric rise.
Mm-hmm. Do you prefer stand-up or to every other genre? Television shows, movies?
Well, I think what got me into it were TV, I guess, and very funny movies. And then I think I was listening to Bill Cosby records, and Don Rickles. I'll tell you another very famous guy. I don't know if you know who he is. Jackie Mason. Does that ring a bell? He was a very, very Jewish comedian. He was very famous in the 60s. And I got to hang out with him a great deal in the 80s and 90s and a little bit in the 2000s. And he was brilliant. He was not only one of the really one of the funniest guys in the world, very ethnic, but extremely funny. And I got to watch his brain work and watch how, when you're around a real genius, I'm not at that level, but when you're around people that are geniuses and you watch you just watch everything fall into place in their mind. Pretty spectacular.
That's great.
You seem pretty good to me. You're really funny, and you're like naturally funny. You don't like sit and have to write jokes like on the show. You just off the top of your head saying these hilarious things. Is that what it's like to write jokes? They just come to you?
Yeah, no, I have to put on a special hat. What kind of question? Yeah, they just come to me.
But it's not a lot of pressure.
Do you have a process?
No, I just exist.
Yeah.
I wrote 2 jokes last night.
It's how you look at life, right? Kind of.
Yeah.
Perspective.
Yeah, you have to you just whatever. It's not about me. We didn't come here. So you can do it with me and we can talk. But I just I feel guilty that we're here to do a good thing and now we're evolved into show business. The scum of the worst people in the
transitions.
world.
You're a good guy.
I can tell you stories. See, I have to hide it all. That's why if I met you and we were not on YouTube, I would tell you stories about people in show business that would melt the paint off of your walls. I've seen everything. Wow. But we're not here to talk about that.
Okay. Well, do you know Howie Mandel?
Who? Howie Mandel? Did you say Howie Mandel?
Yes.
Yes. I don't know him well. When I first came to LA, he hit town. He was from Toronto, Canada, and he made it overnight. There were certain people that made it overnight, and he made it overnight. It was amazing. We were very jealous of him because he has a very silly act. And when you're the group of comedians that were around when I started, we were all angst and hate your parents and hate this and my childhood was no good. That was just a template for a lot of people. And here was this guy put a rubber glove, like a surgical glove around his head and blew it up and just, made stupid faces. And this guy like instant fame. And we'd sit there going, I'm talking about, I hate my parents. I hate this. I want to kill myself. And the whole thing. And this guy puts a rubber glove over it, blows it up. And Hollywood goes, name your price. Name your price. What do you need? And like that. So yes, you do. You see everything when you live there. You see the dark side, and you see everything. It's really crazy. A lot of stuff that you hear that you just can't believe it really does happen. I'm not talking about tunnels and things like that. That's another thing. I didn't see any of that stuff. But I'm just saying it's people are eager. Let's move it to the D word. They're desperate. And people do things when they want fame is such an addictive thing.
Yeah. Well, Bruce, do you feel like answering the question? Somebody wanted to know if you're single.
Yeah, but I'm going to be 68 years old. I'm worthless. 68. I live in a 55 and over community here, and I'm like the youngest person here. They call me to do chores for them. And they drop here. This is like a funeral parlor where I live. It's hysterical.
Oh,
I'm the only one up, and these people wake up like at 5 a.m. as I'm going.
You're just going to bed.
I'm like their wake up call. And I sleep all day and I get up. That's why it's that if I go to that trial, I'll be passed out. They'll be going guilty. I'll be there. Oh my God. So no you.
okay. Well, Helen wants to know what happened to all that booze that used to be behind you on your shelf.
Oh, that's hysterical. Wow, you noticed that. Here's what happened because I'm a hypochondriac. So I go to the doctor. I'm in really good health, right? And I have a doctor, a Haitian doctor who's expressionless. He's like a witch doctor. He has no expression whatsoever. And I'm a complete neurotic. And for the first time, I do my blood twice a year. He looks at my result. And again, he has no expression. And Jews are very expressive people. And he goes, it seems like your what is it, HCl? What's that? What's the blood test? HCH, HLC?
H&H, hematocrit and hemoglobin.
The one with the
H&H?
sugar. The sugar one.
Oh,
What's that
sugar?
called?
Oh.
HCl, ACL, whatever it is. He goes,
Sorry.
it's rather high. And you might as well have just said, call an undertaker, you're going to die. That's how I interpret things from this doctor, because he has no expression. And I go, what do you mean? He goes, well, your blood sugar, you could become pre-diabetic. And that's all you got to tell me. I flipped out. I came home, I emptied all the sugar, everything in my home, all the liquor that I had, I gave it to everybody because liquor has sugar in it. And I stopped eating sugar for a couple of days. I had given everything away, so I can't get it back. So I've lost I went no sugar for as long as I could try. But you know what? That's not it. That's not it, because then we did the blood again and it was still at that level. It's nothing horrible, but it's not normal. I want to make sure everything's okay, because I make a lot of pizza. During COVID, I got addicted to making pizza. Not only do I watch Judy on YouTube, but I watch all these pizza people. And I went and bought all these pizza ovens, and I make fantastic pizza. So I think I'm eating too much pizza.
Oh, it's the pizza. Maybe
Carbohydrates
the dough.
elevate your blood level.
Well, I think it's time we have a stock the bar party for Bruce. We have to, since it's not the alcohol.
Oh,
Look at my wine. Where's the wine? There, see the wine? I had all those 2 things of wine were full. I gave all the bottles away, and a moron. Now I don't care anymore. I want the wine back. But I can't.
Yeah. Well, guys, I still have my Bullet Rye whiskey that is 95% full downstairs, but I don't know what to do with it, because I can't drink hard liquor because, it just makes me zonk out. So I don't know how many loaves of Bullet banana bread I'll be making to try to use it up slowly. So, yeah. But I'm going to try to make more banana bread tomorrow, and I'll be taking a stab again at improv comedy. So we'll see how many people unsubscribe again after seeing the Donna Adelson comedy review. So it'll be fun. Yeah.
Do you guys make a great old-fashioned society? Paige said this too. I know this from being from Wisconsin. A little bit of bitters and a little bit of sugar, a little bit of cherry.
Oh. Dawn, actually, I don't think I remember. How did you hear about this whole Dan Markel case in the first place?
Yeah, so I wasn't really much of a trial watcher, but I did watch the whole George Floyd thing, and YouTube was feeding me things, and I can't remember which order it was, but I got fed Mentor Lawyer when there were less than 100 followers, and so I've been following.
Oh, I read that about you. Yeah, I think I read that about you.
That's how
you were one of the original.
Yeah, and so he had Wendy's interview on, and I watched it, and I think I'm a little bit more less naive, a little bit more know what I'm looking for now when I watch anybody's police interview and interrogation. Of course, now we have the behavior panel, and then it's YouTube started. I love the YouTube algorithms because they really do seem to know what I like. I don't get a lot of garbage. I'll be like, okay, I'll try this out, and they're usually like, yeah, I kind of like this. So yeah, it was just random. Saw Mentor Lawyer, didn't know what he was talking about, and he was telling the story. I didn't remember a lot about it. I forgot he was in Tallahassee and all that, but he just kept coming back to the story, and I would watch his lives, and yeah, and I saw Katie's first trial, the mistrial, Sigfredo getting sent away. I mean, all of that. And then I watched it again and waited for her second trial. Yeah. And then by then, I think more people were tuned in. And I met you and others over time. So,
yeah.
So I credit Mentor Lawyer for sure. I mean, I do think I heard about it on the news, or YouTube news, something. I don't know if it was it was news when it happened, because I remember it being big, like a big mystery about this law professor. And I was like, well, that's weird. That's not typical, right? That a law professor would, what was he into? What was he doing? So I was a little curious, but it took a while before mentors started talking about it. So I put the connected dots.
Hey, Judy. None of these other trials interest me at all, but what's the one with the suitcase? Because Mentor was filing. What happened to her?
Sarah Boone.
What happened?
Sarah Boone.
I think she just got another attorney. She's been through at least 7.
I mean, she's not. They haven't found her guilty.
No, her trial is coming up in a couple weeks. Yeah, in October.
I thought it was up. It came already. No.
Oh no, it kept getting put off over and over and over again because she couldn't get an attorney.
Oh, all right. But again, not interested. And that doesn't bother. I just thought I'd ask you that question. It has nothing.
Yeah.
To do with it. That's an idiotic.
Yeah. That's why I was so glad that Donna's trial didn't get postponed over and over and over again, because it's just so much stress on Dan's family. Not knowing what's going to happen, having to put their lives on hold, and just feeling like, like all this time has passed, and if they can't really arrest Wendy until after Donna's convicted, then that gives Wendy even more time to be free. So that's pretty unfair. Yeah. Do you guys want to guess about whether you think Rob Adelson will be there to testify? We're just guessing.
I guess. Let's get him on the phone.
I would guess he will be, because
Rob, it's Bruce. Are you coming down for? I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Okay. Sorry. Okay. Bye-bye.
He's not answering questions, is he? I really feel for him. I mean, to be caught up in all this, really, I hope he has something to offer, but I feel like he will be, because of the whole quashing the subpoena, all of it. Not quashing
emotion,
but keeping it sealed, and it must be somewhat important. So that for that reason, I think he will. But yeah, it's hard. Like, it's really interesting, because what could he offer, unless it's just background, family background, to give some color, but it has to be related to the case somewhat for him to be allowed to. I mean, he's not going to just speak about her character. I don't think they're allowed to do that.
Yeah. Well, I mean, he could still talk a little bit about, or talk a lot about, how angry Donna was and how overly intrusive Donna was in Wendy's marriage and divorce and the whole custody battle, and how she was totally, livid when that motion to relocate got denied.
And he may have been at Harvey's birthday party, correct?
Yeah, I think he was.
Yeah.
And he would probably also know how angry Donna was when she got that new motion Dan filed, trying to make sure she only had supervised visits.
Right.
So I think he has potentially lots of good information that would be against her.
Right.
Yeah. So I think he'll be there.
Yeah.
What do you think, Patty? You've been quiet.
Well, he was on the witness list for Charlie's trial, and they did not call him.
Right.
So when I saw him on this time, I thought they're not going to call him. But then when they had that whole thing with sealing it and nobody could know what was going on, I thought, oh, there's something up here. So now I think he probably will testify. And I think he can testify as to how they were acting really weird after the murder, when he came and he would try to bring it up and nobody would talk about it. And who knows what else he could have overheard or picked up on. But that might be significant.
Yeah. And he could also testify about how the whole family intertwined their finances or kept all their cash together in the family safe, and
that
everybody
one
knew each other's business.
Yeah.
Do
you all think that there will be more evidence to charge Harvey? I do.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Because they seized his iPad, and didn't they take his cell phone also? I can't
I
remember.
think so. I think so. I don't know why people keep saying, "Oh, he's so old, they're not going to." I mean, that doesn't have anything. If they have evidence on him, then they charge him. Yeah.
Or they'll say Wendy's a mother, so her kids, so they're not going to arrest her. That shouldn't have anything to do with it either.
That doesn't matter. She's still involved in murder.
That's a bigger reason to arrest her, to get those poor boys away from that influence.
Right.
Yes.
I'm wondering if they'll
just our opinion.
Do you think they'll arrest Wendy and Harvey together? Because now that they're under this criticism from the defense about waiting too long and then stuff isn't around, and I'm just wondering if that isn't going to push them to wrap it up. Plus, she's gone one at a time so far, and won every time except for Katie. She had to be tried a second time, but I wonder if I think Carl was saying she didn't have her confidence up yet, and that's why he thinks she was going one at a time. I don't know if that's the reason, though, because
I don't think that's the reason.
Got more evidence every time, and
yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Well, I think, sure, if they have enough evidence on Harvey based on all this new stuff that has been seized and discovered, then sure, why not go ahead and arrest both of them? Because Harvey's already 80 years old. So if he deserves to be charged, then he should.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, Patty, how would you answer this question from Red and Right? Do you think Harvey was involved? If so, how much?
I do. And originally I thought he wasn't as involved, or to a lesser degree, or later, like they shielded him at first. But the more I thought about it, and I think Judy was talking to me about this too, about different evidence against him. And I've kind of come to thinking he did know. I'm sure he was involved and knew about it. And I think Donna was always the one yapping on the phone. So I think they caught her, and Harvey is quieter. So they just didn't get as much of him. But yeah, he's definitely all about the money. So with Donna signing checks for somebody who doesn't work there, of course he would want to know what's going on. But he was there to drop off the money too. He was there to drop off the money. So he does go back a ways. Maybe initially, just because of one of the wiretap calls with Charlie saying, or was he explaining it to Katie, we shield Dad because he has such a bad temper, or he has a bad heart, or it sounded like that at first maybe they were trying to keep him out of it, but then, it was his birthday present, right?
Yeah.
It made him so happy. It was his birthday present. Ugh.
They might have just been saying he would be mad. Like, we didn't know that he was going to react because they screwed up. I think that was the impression I got. Like, oh gosh, wait till Dad finds out.
Yeah. It's not that he was totally in the dark, but rather he would blow a fuse, or remember he had to take a day off work after the bump or something because he was so upset.
He was up all night.
Yeah. Okay, so David asked, did they establish that the Adelsons contribute? No, I mean, that hasn't been 100% established, because Katie claimed that her brother or her family rejected the offer from the Adelsons, and Charlie's old attorney, David Marcus, is claiming that he only asked if he should ask Charlie to help cover Katie's expenses because Katie was a former employee and an ex-girlfriend from what he knew. So who knows what the truth is, because Katie is claiming that, her family paid for it. So that hasn't been established.
Do you remember when that recording of Katie on the phone before she was arrested? I think it was when Sigfredo was arrested, and the law enforcement was at her door, and she was
freaking out.
She was trying to find out from her lawyer if they were going to arrest her, and he gave her some advice. I wonder now if that was him who gave that. I mean, she called him her lawyer. It was before she would have hired her defense attorneys. So I don't think that was DeCoste on the phone.
Jim Lewis, or was it some guy with
I don't think she said a name. Yeah, I think she was just relaying the information. The phone call wasn't of them. It was her relaying that she spoke. I can't remember. I have to listen to that phone call again. It was in both of the trials.
Oh, okay.
And
Yeah, I'm not
I'm
sure.
like, I bet you it was Marcus that she was, trying to, because he was probably at that point trying to find out if Charlie was going to get arrested. Of course, he's going to try to find out if Katie's going to get arrested. And that's what she wanted to know. She wanted to be prepared.
Yeah.
Do you remember that call?
I do. I remember hearing about that.
I think it was played a couple of times in two of the trials, at least.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I'm not sure. Let me scroll all the way down to see if people know what we're talking about. Yeah, Jim Lewis was Sigfredo's attorney. Yeah, but he was also the one that was talking about how the family's not talking or something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I think she said my attorney. She didn't say it was Sigfredo's attorney. I think she referred to it as her attorney. Can't remember who she was talking to. Was she talking to him? I can't remember. I have to look. I'm going to look that up. I've been thinking about that.
I remember she kept questioning him about Sigfredo, and I think he told her at one point, "You need to get your own representation."
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. That's why I think that was Marcus.
And then what was it with Marcus? Marcus like ran into her in an elevator. Wasn't that the story? Like they're trying to
outside the office.
Yeah, she said her lawyer was in the same building as Charlie's lawyer too.
Right.
So I still think it was. I think it might be him, and that's probably one of the many reasons he doesn't want to take the stand.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so that's going to be so interesting when David Oscar Marcus has to get on the stand and talk about some things. Of course, the judge said he can just talk about factual things. Nothing,
correct, but
nothing about what Charlie said to him.
But if Katie has released him and said that he was free to speak about her, whatever they had going on, if they had anything going on, then that could be a surprise, I'm thinking. I mean, it might have been a very short representation, if any, or kind of casual, but I'm sure Katie would agree for him to. I don't think she would tell him not to. She doesn't have any reason at this point.
Yeah. Okay. So we have so many knowledgeable people in the chat. They're saying it was that Jim Lewis that told Katie she needs to get her own attorney. Yeah, he sounded like he wanted to get off the phone.
Mm-hmm.
And again, shout out to Fancy Fiction.
I'll look that up.
For showing us those calls. Why did David Marcus wash it? Yeah, probably because he already knew the extortion defense was a bunch of bunk. So he didn't want to get caught up in that because the attorney is not supposed to, take part in any, how would you say it? You can't deceive the court knowingly. So if he already knew that Charlie had said one thing to him at the beginning, and then later Charlie wanted him to lie, then that's not ethical for that attorney to keep representing him.
So do you think Charlie had that planned defense even before he was arrested?
No.
Because this was before he was arrested, wasn't it?
No, yeah, I don't think Charlie had that stupid extortion.
He dreamed it up
until later.
Right.
Yeah, once he started looking through all the mountain of evidence and stuff,
right.
Then he's like, oh shoot, what's the best way to get out of this?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Let's see here. Okay, I thought it was Katie got arrested. Charlie's lawyer called Sigfredo's lawyer, asked. Okay. Yeah, I'm getting kind of like my head is kind of spinning.
I know. I'm going to look that back up. I'm going to look that back up because there was some collaboration going on.
Marcus called somebody, and when they questioned him recently in the motion, he was saying that standard attorney practice, any good attorney would call and ask, and that wasn't any kind of funny business.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, too. Is that your cat? Did I just hear a meow?
Yeah, I heard that too.
Yeah. Okay. Well, let's see here. So, Bruce, what are you looking forward to seeing during Donna's trial? Is there something that you're looking forward to?
The whole thing. I watch wall to wall coverage, just like all you guys do.
Yeah,
watched
I know.
it.
I'm just,
I didn't watch OJ. OJ was going on all around me in Los Angeles. Never. I mean, I knew about it. It bothered me. I remember the day when he was acquitted.
Mm,
Um, but I've never followed a case like this. Never.
right.
Probably never will find another case to follow. It's just one of those fluky things.
Yeah,
Kind of grabs us. Yeah.
definitely.
I'm really looking forward to Charlie's friend from Vietnam testifying. I always forget his last name. It's a weird last name.
Radius.
Radius. What a weird name.
Radius.
Yeah. I'm really
Yeah.
looking forward to that.
I know. Seriously, I think he is coming. Maybe voluntarily, because Jeremy Mudd said that the state doesn't have the power to subpoena him
In
from a
another
different
country. Right.
country.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
but good for him for coming
Right.
through and helping
Right.
the prosecution. I mean, it's
Mhm.
about time, but hey, he got plenty of dirt on the Adelsons, and now his wife has a villa thanks to the Adelsons.
Courtesy of
There's like a
Charlie.
villa there.
It's so funny to see Harvey trying to get that money back. It's like all this stuff going on and you're worried about.
Yeah.
God, it's not
But
his
see,
money.
that's
It
him.
was,
He's all about the money. Yeah.
right. It's crazy. It's a
Yeah.
non-extortion country, Mona.
Yeah. Okay. I think I need to scroll down. I'm sorry I can't address.
No.
So
all
many
the
great
comments.
comments. So
Yeah.
many. And
Yeah.
Marcus sent to Costa. I thought there was a connection there, but yep. So there is a connection.
Yeah. Bruce is taking a break. So, okay.
Oh,
Okay. Here he is back. Hi. Welcome back.
Yes, and
Yeah.
Sarah Yusuf's
This
testimony.
is the only
is my-
thing that'll shut up the cat. The cat weighs 30 pounds, so he has to eat all the time.
Oh, wow.
Oh, okay.
He's a nosher.
He's a nosher.
Yeah. So Thumper is waiting for Sarah Yusuf's testimony. She went to the Markel's lawyers after
Yes.
hearing Phil Markel's victim statement. Yeah, that's what we need more of, because I'm sure there are more people who are friends with Donna and Wendy and Harvey, but are they going to help the authorities, or are they just going to stay silent and keep supporting them? We need people to be moral and come forward with the info that they know. Yeah,
Mhm.
because it's still so sad that, Donna still had a handful of friends that are on her witness list. So you wonder, what are they thinking? What do they even read?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Well, it is unbelievable. I mean, it's probably hard for people close to them to believe that they did this, because it is unbelievable. Why would a family like this do something so horrible and stupid and wasteful? I mean, what a waste, of everybody's lives. So maybe they're just still in a state of disbelief and not really paying attention to the evidence in the trial. I don't know. I mean, I'm not trying to excuse them, but I'm just wondering too, like, and they're maybe older, and just, I know how my mother is. She's like, I don't want to deal with, she's going to believe what she wants to believe, she's she's done.
Yeah. Well, I was listening to the reading of June Chinta's police interview again, and she does say towards the end, she was like, "Oh, I don't really know anything." And
Right.
I'm like, I think that's what most people thought. Is like, I don't really know anything, so why should I proactively go to the police about this? But it turned out she did have tons of good information. You didn't actually have to be there to witness a murder to have good, helpful info.
Just like Jeff, right?
Mhm.
Right.
Yeah. So hopefully, eventually, maybe more of Wendy and Donna and Harvey's friends will finally see the light, and realize, wait a second, these stories don't match up. I'm looking at this evidence on YouTube that's being presented from the trials and put two and two together.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, Anyway, so do any of you guys have any sympathy for Harvey or Donna?
No.
Nah.
No.
Yeah,
mean,
because you just think of what they did to Dan.
exactly.
He has no voice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No. That was horrible. Like, no. They and I mean, I would have liked to seen everybody arrested and this done a long time ago. And maybe that's why I'm so addicted to this case, because it's just going on. And it's like
Yeah.
you're just waiting for the end for a more complete justice. There's never going to be real justice. Justice
Right.
with Dan is alive, right? But
Yeah.
and those boys have a father, but no, it's terrible. And even if they can't, oh no, I don't even get started on that. But yeah, no, they need to be arrested. I'm pretty sure they've not been living a real happy life since this. They've probably just been waiting every day. Like, is this the day I'm going to get arrested?
Yeah.
That's no way to live.
Yeah. So ever
Right.
since 2016, they've been maybe in a little bit of a jail of their own, or
Right.
hell
think
of some
so.
kind, just
I
waiting.
think so yeah. That's probably why Donna was able to put a little weight on. She's not worried about being arrested anymore. She, What was the
Yeah.
twerking story? I missed the twerking. What was that? What was that?
Fancy mentioned it through a source that apparently Donna has been taking
Learning.
twerking lessons and learning how to
too.
braid hair in prison.
Bonding with the inmates.
What?
Okay.
Yeah. I was like,
Bonding.
okay, well, that should make for some great comedy, right, Bruce?
Yeah.
Donna twerking and learning to braid hair.
Wow.
So I was thinking it would be funny to have Donna, rapping and practicing her
Oh.
twerking.
Mhm.
Oh, you got to do that, Judy. Your next skit. Can you twerk?
Uh-oh, she's
Actually,
gonna do
I
it.
was
Can
I
you twerk?
kid you not, I was watching YouTube videos today about basic twerking moves. So I don't know if I'll be brave enough to do it tomorrow on the commute.
And do some rapping and some twerking. I can't twerk. I've tried. It's like my butt just doesn't move that way.
Hey, I totally forgot that I was supposed to do this unboxing of a package that Patty sent me.
Oh.
And Patty, thank you so much for the gift. Let's see what it is.
Oh, what could it be?
Oh, well, I'm opening it up, but Bruce, do you happen to know anything about Dr. Graber? Since wasn't he a local politician?
Yeah, but that's more in Dade County, and I live in Palm Beach County. But getting back, you were talking about twerking. If anybody tried to twerk in my community, they'd be paralyzed instantly.
Yeah, but it's really funny because a lot of those twerking videos, they get millions of views. And you wonder, like, if it's just some creepy people that want to see these ladies in tight, short shorts, bumping and grinding and bopping their buttocks.
We've really evolved in this whole podcast.
I know.
We went from a serious murder to twerking. We've done everything.
Leave it to the Adelsons.
Oh, look what Patty gave me.
What is it? Bars? What?
Can't see it. I mean, we see it's in a tube.
It's a majorette baton.
Oh.
Yeah.
I have 6 of those.
You do.
Now, that's anything Judy can twirl too, and probably really good, because do you ever notice she does everything? She's a jack of all trades. I always tease her that she went and got her pilot's license in her spare time when she was in law school. I mean, you just confounding. You keep finding out more and more things. And she's a figure skater too. Have you seen her skating videos?
Yes.
Oh yeah, she's a channel.
Oh, thank you. Thank you
I
so much,
love
Patty.
that.
You're welcome. You're welcome.
But I don't know. I can't do this in the house. I can just imagine this destroying stuff
Right.
inside the house.
Bring it to the trial.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
No, I don't think they'll allow me to bring it into the courthouse.
And
But
that won't fit in your suitcase.
yeah, it's okay. I'm trying to pack light so I don't have to check in luggage. So
Tenton Quartino says, twerking on ice. Judy's next clip. Twerking while twirling a baton on ice.
And rapping.
In braids. In braids.
I'll write the
I
rap.
think
I'll write the rap for you, Judy. I'll send it to you. I used to write rap. I once won a competition even.
Wow.
really? Okay.
Oh yeah, but it was just it wasn't an official it was like a thing in my I used to be a gamer, and in my clan we all started writing rap, and then we had a competition, but I couldn't even repeat my rap here because it was rather on the dirty side.
Spicy.
Yeah.
Funny. So you and Wendy's ex-boyfriend Dave have something in common, because did you see his video where Dave was trying to rap or something? And I think
No.
Wendy was the one that recorded it. Yeah, Fancy Fiction put it up on her Patreon. So
Oh.
it was very cringeworthy.
Oh, I'm dying. I wish I used to be on her Patreon, and then after several months, my husband was going over our credit card bill line by line, and he's like, "What's this?" And he just thought it was such a frivolous expense. I just said, "Okay, I'll drop it." But then I messaged her privately, and I said, "Can I just mail you some cash, because I was going to do it anyway, and just not have it show up on the credit card bill?" But she's like, tries to remain anonymous, and she's not going to give me her address, so I had no way to get her the cash.
Mm.
Yeah. Oh,
I'm
okay.
missing out on the Patreon stuff now.
Yeah. Well, so much, Patty. I really appreciate your support. And I mean, I've just been so busy with work, and now all this Markel Adelson
I
stuff
know.
is really brewing. So I don't know when I'm going to have time to go out to a field or somewhere outdoors to practice twirling and throwing the baton and stuff. So, but thank you.
Oh,
nice
you're
of
so
you.
welcome.
Yeah.
Yes. Judy Chelsea Diaz says, I'm 100% committed to sending Judy majorette boots in white with fringe.
Now we're talking.
Dawn, did you ever do baton twirling?
No. Mm-mm.
Oh, okay. I mean, it is a very like a niche type of hobby.
Yeah. I was never in like a marching band or anything like that.
Yeah.
I was into a lot of different things, but not that.
Yeah.
Truly.
I was in the flag corps where we had to throw the flags up and catch it and stuff. But in terms of twirling, I haven't the slightest clue. Like, how do you even twirl this thing?
Right.
Yeah.
Well, look it up on YouTube. You'll be able to learn for sure. You can find
there's
everything.
lots of tutorials on YouTube. New hobby, another hobby.
It's awesome.
Thank you.
That's so cool.
Thank you. Yeah. So Patty and Dawn, what's next on your channels? You can sell your channels now.
My channel, I'll probably do a mini, because people are asking, are you going to keep doing the trivia during the trial? Because I've been doing it every Saturday, so every weekend. And so I'm thinking I will do trivia, like a 20-minute trivia type thing, just a short one on the weekends, because I know what it's like. You've watched the trial and you're waiting for Monday to come around, and it's like, what? So I'd like to know when people want me to do that. At like Sunday, probably Saturday night, I'm thinking something like that. But just a mini 15 to 20 minute max, just a few questions, probably more related to what's going on during the week, I think. And then I'm also working on my merch designs. I've got my new merch out there now, and I've got some. I was tweaking some of my designs today, making some changes and adding some new stuff, and I'm having a lot of fun with that. So, yeah.
Thank you, Dawn. Yeah, I think people really do like trivia night, and I'd be glad to help you and make up some more questions, because it's just fun.
Me too.
People aren't playing
Okay,
for
great.
Glad to help.
Great.
That's great. I've had so many people contributing. I had so many questions because I've did a whole hour, 3 weeks in a row. And
Wow.
it's hard to get, like I had STS, some of the folks over there gave me COE, and Neve gave me questions. Judy, what other channels?
COE, did you say that?
Yep.
Bill's wife?
Yep. And some of my, like Cliff, the contrarian. No, we like Cliff, and I'm trying to remember who else I asked. But anyway, it's just been really great to get everyone involved with that. So.
Okay, so how do people see your merchandise?
My merch, I can put I'll get the link here. It's in my about section on my YouTube page. Yeah, it's fun. I've only got about, I don't know, maybe 5 different designs, but Lady Cymbeline picked the blue-eyed owl design. So I have an owl design with blue eyes. I have Wendy. That's kind of fun. I have 2, one is Trust God is not a shortcut, and it has a little map and some of her quotes. It's kind of like very specific for Dan Markel, probably branch out later, but it's just too fun to do it for this trial. And then I have merch for my other podcast too. Let's see what else. I've got Wendy, blue-eyed owl. Oh, and then the Charlie stuff, the orange unemployed sweatshirt with Charlie's mugshot.
See if you made an unemployed sweatshirt, because that's not trademarked or anything.
Right.
To say
that's not trademarked. And I might have to take Charlie's face. So I'm not sure. Because even a thumbnail, you're technically need permission. We all use their pictures on the thumbnails and all that. So yeah, I was looking more into that with the trademark lawyer. But anyway,
I don't think you can use Shadrick's picture.
Not without his permission.
Yeah, you can't be making money.
I wouldn't do that. No. Yeah. The reason a mugshot is technically public domain, but you still technically are supposed to get permission. I certainly wouldn't say anything negative. Yeah, but I thought mugshots were okay, but I talked to the lawyer and he's like, yeah. So, but I was in the business where I designed things that were trademarked and things like that, and people had to pay me if they wanted to use my art. I never really looked into the image thing. I did look online under some of the law channels, and they're saying, well, it's a public image. If it's a mugshot, it's owned by the public at that point. But so I wouldn't use anything that was like their family photos or anything like that for sure.
Right.
Yeah. But anyway, so I'm going to probably change that one a little bit.
Okay. So Patriot Lady says you should make Lady Elaine wearing.
Okay.
Looking pic. Okay. That's
I'll check it out. And I love ideas. I've been putting like some posts on my community tab. So if you have ideas of merch that you want, let me know for sure.
Yeah.
The blog is Wendy.
Violate copyright or trademark law. Yeah.
Oh yeah, I'll make sure that I do have a lawyer. The blog is Wendy is funny. That's funny.
All right.
I really like the one. I don't say on it, Trescott is not a shortcut. It's just a map that they used in evidence. It's the map they used. And then I have some fun things on it. So, and I have the blue-eyed owl there instead of Wendy's shot, because I just don't want to, I don't want anybody's lawyers calling me. We're talking about, we don't have to do Wendy's photo.
Well, Judy, you got a lawyer right here in case they call.
I know, but
specialty lawyers.
I don't specialize in intellectual property, but I'm pretty sure you can't just be selling stuff with other people's pictures on it.
Photos. No, you don't want to do that. For sure.
Yeah. So Dawn, I'm going to share your channel. Let's see.
Let me grab that merch link. Let's see.
Is it under here where it says 6 more links?
Yeah, right there.
Then what do you click on?
It should be, go back up. Oh, it's so small.
Oh, there it is. Yeah, where it says merch store.
Just copy and paste that on the chat there.
Yeah.
Yep. Perfect.
Okay.
That was what I was.
Why do they make it? They make it so hard for people to find things.
I know. That's why I put it in the community. But I'll start putting it on the description of my videos too when I do do that. Yeah. Thanks, Judy. Yeah, it's been fun designing it. So yeah, I'm all ears for new designs
know
that you
what?
might want to.
You know what stinks is like even here you can't just click on it. You have to cut and paste it
It used to
into
be
your.
clippable. Yeah. Oh, down there. I
Well.
can probably figure out a way to put it under the links. I just haven't done that.
Oh,
There it is.
okay. There it is. Yeah. So I
That's-
put the link in the chat.
Thank
Thank
you.
you. Thank you guys for supporting her. Yeah. So the person that's trying to sell stuff with Donna's face, yeah, that I'm pretty sure
She could
that's
get in
technically
trouble.
against the law. And I
Yeah.
can just see the Adelson's attorney contacting this person and saying, hey, you better take that down or we're gonna sue you, because they love suing people.
They do.
So,
They do.
yeah.
Yeah. No,
Yeah,
that's why
that's
I
right.
double checked with my lawyer. Yeah.
Don't tempt Donna. She'll find some other attorney to sue the person. Okay.
I think they're pretty busy now, but I wouldn't take. I mean, Wendy, is a different story. Oh yeah, football lover.
Okay, so same thing. I don't think we can just scan Wendy's whole book and give it to people, because that's also against the law.
Right.
So unfortunately, thank you,
Yeah.
Mia Wallace. Thanks for being there.
Hi, Mia.
Yeah. Okay, cool. Well, Bruce, you've been quiet. Do you have any ending
Final
words
thoughts.
that you would like to say?
One of my films will be on later this evening on Pornhub.
What?
I want you to look for the title, Nosh My Schmeckle.
Oh my God.
Made in America.
Well, there was that person asking if you were single, so perhaps she would be interested in looking for your Pornhub.
Porn channel.
Oh my God.
Okay, that's funny. Okay.
Of course it's funny. Funny joke.
Yeah. Okay. Well, okay,
We have to
Patty,
do
any
this
parting?
again. Let's do this again in an hour.
If I can
We
put
need to do
together.
bathroom breaks. These are going so long.
Yeah.
I know. Seriously, like after one live stream, Remy was like, I gotta go to the bathroom. I'm like, sorry, I kept you for so long. Okay, we gotta take care of our own personal business.
Thank you for having me. It was great meeting you, Dawn, and great meeting you, Patty. And
Likewise.
Oh, you too. You too. I hope I see you in Tallahassee. I'm going to need you to eat Judge Everett's cookies, so you have to come.
You've already made them.
I did. I made them today.
Aw. Well, all the YouTubers and there'll be people who want to eat them. I would think that sitting in court all day, I would want to eat a lot of cookies.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
I also made necklaces with little teeny spoons on them, and I'm going to give them out to the people that, in the community. I had to get little spoons for a dollhouse tea set to get them little enough.
That's what you were talking about. The dollhouse. I was
Donna Spoon, how she made the big stink about, so I made necklaces with spoons.
Yeah.
That's adorable.
So cool.
I love that.
Yeah. Okay, well, NY Patriot Lady kept asking Bruce, what's your cat's name? So what is
cats? One of them is named Mr. Botchagaloop, and that was a character on the Abbott and Costello show. And the other is Mr. Drysdale, who played the banker on the Beverly Hillbillies.
Oh,
wow.
Mr. Botchagaloop is 28 pounds. And there's nothing.
How old?
Wow.
He just eats.
How old is Mr.
Mr. Botchagaloop is going to be 6, and Mr. Drysdale is going to be 5.
Oh, they're pretty young.
Okay.
Oh, okay, great. Okay, any parting words, Patty?
No, just this was really fun. Thank you so much for including me, Judy, and letting me be on. I really enjoy it. That's the only sad thing I'm thinking is when all the Adelsons are put away and justice has been served, I've grown so fond of the people I'm meeting in this community. It's like, what's going to happen to them all?
When that's all over, I'll kill one of my neighbors and we can take it from there.
Please don't.
Great. So we'll have another
Bad idea.
to talk about
Bad
because
idea.
Bruce. because
Bad
of
idea.
Bruce. No,
know-
we are not advocating violence. We're all about
course
peace
not.
and justice.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
We're
Okay.
And I'm going to work on your rap, Judy. I'm going to write that rap for you.
Okay. Well, if I feel up to it, I might be doing the live improv comedy with some rewatch tomorrow with banana bread. So if I do it, it will probably be around 12 o'clock tomorrow. So hopefully people will get the good night's sleep and still come back to
right.
watch me do some silliness tomorrow. Because like I said, it's so much easier for me to talk if I'm making that crazy Donna voice. So
Really?
It's interesting. Yeah.
By the way, your voice is fantastic tonight.
Did pretty well.
okay. Sometimes it's okay. Some other times I can barely get the words out. It's really
Tonight,
frustrating.
Mm,
Yeah.
It's hard.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, thank you. Yeah, it's been great. Thank you guys for your time. Thank you all for competing. Congratulations
yeah.
to Bumper. Justice for Dan. Okay.
Thank you to everybody. Bye, chat. It was great to
Porn
see you.
channel,
Bye,
2 a.m.
everybody.
Yeah. Justice for Dan. Nice meeting you guys.
Okay, we'll see you soon.
Have a good night. Bye. See you tomorrow, hopefully.